Good morning, guys. So I've just literally woken up. I'm absolutely knackered. Uh, so I have a pretty busy day ahead of me. I have to charge my camera, which I have no clue where I put my charger because it's been packed into a box from where we moved, and I haven't unpacked most of my stuff yet. Like, literally, I've just taken out the things that I use, like my computers and stuff like that. Like, I don't understand why I have so much stuff, but I do. I didn't even realize. But yeah, I gotta find my charger for my camera. I'm looking to go do some photography today. My hair's a mess. I've not even brushed it this morning. My dog is going crazy downstairs with his bowls. He's got this thing about flicking the bowls out of the holder and then like throwing them around the kitchen, but it's like metal bowls hitting tile. And the last thing that I want is complaints from my neighbours. Like that's just you know, he's already dug under the fence and got into the neighbour's garden. I don't want further complaints because like I don't want to get kicked out of my house, so I'm trying to control that as much as I can. And I gotta find my charger somewhere. I don't know where it's gone, but yeah. And I'm missing a lens. My lens is gone walkies as well, so I gotta go find that. I did get myself some reading material last night. It's got like bonus cards inside of it. But the reason why my camera's been sorted out today, going down to Manchester. So I'm going looking at a university. I've been to a few universities in Manchester. Like I get it, I'm 31, but I kind of got to that point where I'm kind of like, maybe I want to go to university. Like I get it. I'm an older person, and people kind of frown on that, and they're kind of like, well, hang on a minute, you're older, and shouldn't have you've done university in your 20s, like your early 20s. Thing is, in my early 20s, like I had so many problems going on. I had a homing problem, and I ended up sleeping at my mother-in-law's. So myself and my boyfriend got a flat. It was pretty good. We had a good job. I was going in college at the time, so it was like 4 days in, 4 days off kind of work. So sorry, 4 days in, 3 days off, 4 days off, 3 days in. So it kind of just rotated like that. And my plan was to go to college for a few years and then go to university, and it never happened. The college part did. I went and learnt German. I did a little bit of Russian. I did psychology because I have so many interests in so many different things that it just kind of like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just tried them out kind of thing just to see what worked and what didn't. But yeah, my main focus is media, which, oh sugar, it always has been. So that I went to those, and then the plan was to go to university afterwards. But I didn't know what course I wanted to go on, so then that was a problem. So yeah, now at the age of 31, I've got a minimum wage job, but I'm trying to get something a little bit better or a secondary job just to help me out. And then my plan is to maybe go to university at some point. So today I'm going to a media university, which deals with film and TV and gaming. And I'm looking at a few of those courses, so I'm going to see what they can offer today. And just basically have a chat with some of the teachers and see what kind of stuff I'll be getting into. Because they're telling me that I would be doing 3D modelling in the second year. And the thing is, I'm pretty good at 3D modelling, so it's kind of a bit defeatist because they want me to do all the 2D drawing, which I'm terrible at 2D drawing. I can paint. I can paint like crazy, but I can't do 2D drawings because 2D drawings are just like, yeah, they're squiggles to me. Like, I understand what I'm looking at, but everybody else is like, what is that? So that's something that I'm not really looking forward to in the first year, but the second year definitely. Like, they're doing 3D modelling and stuff, and they teach you how to do it, but I already know how to do it, so it's kind of like I'm one step ahead. I'm not saying that I'll be better, but you know, I've got a foot in the door, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, with all the job projections that I've had recently, like I just I just feel that trying anything right now just to try and boost my living standards and stuff is a way forward. So yeah, we're going into Manchester today. Gosh, I'm so tired right now. I gotta go through this box and find my charger because it's 8 o'clock and I gotta charge, oh excuse me, the camera. And then I gotta be at this university for 12. So they're running the open day between 12 and 4. I don't know how it's gonna be. Last time it was like 10 minutes I think I was in there, but I don't know. Maybe they've changed stuff because they literally just opened their doors at the time. So they didn't really have that much. So what it was, they used to be in an older building and then they went to a newer building, and that's when I went in to go and see them about the courses and stuff. So I don't know what they'll have now. I gotta find my charger somewhere in here. I have absolutely no clue whether it's in here or whether it's in another box. Like, I got violin stuff in here and, as well, and DVDs and games and art easels. And I completely forgot as well, I've got to get my book out. I've got to go to the what's the name? Oh, what's it called? I've got to go to the post office to get my book out because the British Library wants a copy, but I've not been able to get a copy of my other book that's been recently published. So I'm going to have to do that another day, but hopefully I can get it this week. Fingers crossed, because I keep forgetting to order it because, like, bills come out first, and then obviously I've got Christmas shopping and stuff, and I'm trying to get this other book out, and it's just like I have nothing to get it with, so, you know, trying to save every penny. Well, I needed a kettle lead for this, but the only problem is wherever it's gone. Hold on, it's literally tangled in all of this. Great. That's one battery charging. I must say I did get all this stuff before I lost my job at the other place, so that's why I have this, but yeah, so it's a lot of wires. For some reason, when you reach the age of 30, you just have a box of wires, and it's kind of handy because I use my computer a lot and I use my cameras a lot, so it's like if I don't have the wire for my camera, it breaks. Guaranteed there's another one. Like, there's another one somewhere. I don't need to go out and buy new ones, like... Yeah, you need a charge wire? I got you. So obviously I'm going out doing my photography this morning, and I got some cards from a magazine, and one of them's really stood out to me. I want to do this one. So I have learnt how to use DSLRs, but I've kind of had a bridge camera over the last 10 years, and I've been doing photography on my phone. So the bridge camera can do what a DSLR does, but it's kind of limited to what it can do. You can't change the lenses out. Sometimes the ISO is not very good. There's a lot of blowout with bridge cameras. I mean, they're good cameras, but as they age, you can't really do much to them, kind of thing. They kind of just... I always say that bridge cameras stay the same age. You know what I mean? Whereas DSLRs, you can kind of get some new lenses and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, bridge cameras are amazing, but it's just, I feel a little bit limited by what I can do. You know what I mean? Right, so I am a little bit late leaving, but I needed to sort out my books because they need to be postage and packaged to the British Library, and I completely forgot to write the letter. So I'm leaving a little bit later than usual. Everything's supposed to start at the university at 12. It's now 6 minutes past. But you can basically come back, sorry for that, you can basically come between 12 and 4 anyway, so it's okay. I'm going to take a taxi down to town because I think a bus is just going to take too long at this point. Bus takes about an hour, so yeah, taxi's probably going to be the safer thing. I'm going to go to the university first. I bring this along with me, because that's where the book's supposed to be going. This is the envelope for the book. And I need to deposit a book to the library. I also need to get an order in, a author's order in of books, because I've got something else that's coming out as well. So I've got to get that down to the library as well. So this is going to be a fun week. And also, I wanted to do some photography in town, but there's speculation. I'm asking the photography group, Manchester Photography Group, what's the best way to approach this? Because I don't want to get in trouble for not having a permit, but at the same time, people are saying, well, it's public land, so technically you don't need a permit, but if you're doing commercial stuff, you do. But I'm not doing commercial stuff. I don't think what I'm doing is classified as commercial stuff. I don't think it is. It's just self-publishing, but it might be classified as commercial. I don't know, but I'm just gonna see how it goes. See what I can do today, and if I need a permit, I need a permit. I can just go back out and take the photos. Yeah, so onwards. Right, okay, so this is one of my books. I think that this one is going. Yeah, second edition. This one's definitely going. Off it goes.
No, just talk about, like, you know, it made a little bit of a...
I have absolutely no clue which canal we're on though.
Doesn't matter.